Hi Taurus, and welcome to your June 2021 general reading. This is welcome to my channel, Forest for the Trees, and this is for those that are born April 20th to May 20th. So you just came off a birthday, didn't you? So happy belated birthday. Hope it was a good one for you. Taurus, this is not going to resonate with every one of you, so please take what resonates with you and leave the rest. It is a general reading. If you'd like a more personal reading, feel free to look in the description below of how to get in touch with me, and go from there. All right. Give the cards a smudge real quick. And I'm going to pull 3 cards that are going to be kind of the general or maybe main theme for the month. Sorry, my brain. All right, let's see what we have, Taurus. Well, we have reflect. So you need to think, you know, maybe something nostalgic, maybe something we can look back on, maybe because a lot of COVID restrictions are lifting. Maybe we can reflect back on our lessons we've learned. Maybe we can reflect back on everything that went on for the year, or the year, a little over a year, and the good, the bad, and, you know, everything, what we learned from it. What can we take away from this? Beautiful. Blossom. So blooming, growth, you know, because of maybe what's gone on. Maybe we have growth. Maybe you have growth now. Maybe you have more opportunity or new possibilities coming in that you might not have had prior to, if none of this had happened. You know, I've always said with the bad comes the good, and I know, and I'm not trying to diminish the pandemic at all as you know, something that was not horrible and lives were lost, and I'm not trying to go there, but I'm just saying that you know, there's lessons to be learned in everything, and when we can come out with those lessons, and it makes us a better person, and it brings balance. You know, it can bring balance. You've got blossom, you've got balance. So as you grow, I think as you allow yourself to grow, you're going to find balance. So what I get out of this is, you know, reflection, your thoughts, seeing where you've come from, seeing how much you've grown, possibly, through all this. And you'll have your balance. It's going to bring you balance. It's going to bring you back in balance. You're going to have the, not the good and the bad, but you're going to come out with a healthy, oh gosh, I'm getting mental clarity. Mental clarity. You're going to come out with mental clarity. I don't know if because it's so much around her head, but it could be something that, and it might be, you know, with the balance is going to come the blooms, the blossoming, the growth. You know, maybe this time that we've had gave you time to work on yourself, and that in turn will let yourself grow. Possibly, Taurus. And it's finding the beauty. And you know, Taurus is all about the beauty, but finding the beauty of not only hidden things, but the beauty in yourself. The beauty inside of you. So a lot to reflect over, a lot to reflect on. All right. Let's see what we've got going on for Taurus for June 2021. We've got, coming right out of the gate, we have the 8 of Rods. So you have movement forward. It's in reverse. So for some reason, there's a stagnation there. For some reason, there is a hesitancy. There's a hesitancy in moving forward for something you're passionate about. It could be some thoughts coming in, or some messages coming in, or something that you're waiting for in the mail. That could possibly have to be with a job. Maybe you're waiting to hear back on a job. But there's a delay. There's a hesitancy. There's, for some reason, it's not. It may be coming in the right time, but not fast enough for you, is what I'm picking up. You know, you really thought you'd hear something by now. Those are messages coming in, so you will be hearing, but it's just gonna. There's a delay for whatever reason. There was a delay. Let's see what crosses that for you, Taurus. Nope. Taurus for June 2021, please. The World crosses that. So, you know, if this is a job opportunity, this could be a completion of a cycle. This could be where you've graduated. You could be not only, you know, it could be a college, it could be high school. Maybe you put in your resume for something and you're waiting to hear, but it's a completion. It could be your doctorate. It could be your, you know, whatever you've worked really hard for has come to an end. It's a completion of a cycle, and you're waiting to hear back. You're waiting to hear news about something. You know, if you're a graduate for high school, you're waiting to hear about maybe your college application. If you're a graduate in college and you're going for your, you know, a higher up level of learning, maybe you're waiting to hear back from professors or something about that. But there's some type of messages that you're waiting for that, you know, you've sent these out yourself and you're waiting to hear this to come back about a completion of a cycle. Again, I still feel like it's a graduation, or it's some type of moving forward from that, like an ending of a school, a schooling. Oh. And below that, we have the Star card. So this is something you've wished for. This is something you've wanted. This is something that you've thought a lot about. This is something you've planned for. It's the Star card. It's the wish card. You know? It's a card of balance. It's a card of balance. But again, it's something you've wanted. It's something you've put it in motion yourself. You know, you've done this. Oh, goodness. Check something real quick. Yeah, the Stars, card of Aquarius. And the World's a fixed card, so it's, you know, it's set in stone, so to speak. That's where I was getting like a completion of. So again, this is your own doing. This is something you wanted. This is something you worked very hard for. You've put in the work. You know what it took, Taurus. You know what it took to do this. You have the past energy. And you could still be in this energy coming into the present moment. And it is the Six of Pentacles. So again, that's a balance card. It's all about balance. It's all about the give and the take. It can also be about paying back student loans. It can be about paying back, you know, making sure you're held accountable for your money. You know, being of good faith with your money. Making sure that your debt will be paid off, and that maybe you're setting up, or maybe you set up payments, or you set up, you might have paid a big chunk off of your student loan, or you might have paid a chunk off of something. But it's a balance. It's a give and a take. It's making sure that everybody has enough. A sharing. So you could maybe help somebody else with their money finances, if that possibility. But I see it more as, you know, standing in your own, oh goodness, what's the word I'm looking for? Your own, you know, where your own accountability. You know, again, if you borrowed money, making sure it's going to be paid back, making sure you have that payment plan in place or whatever, making sure there's a balance, making sure there's going to be enough for you to live on, maybe enough to go back to school if that's what you're doing, maybe enough to relocate if you have to relocate for a job. You know, it's that finance, that really, you know, money crunching numbers. You have coming into the present, you have the Seven of Swords. So you just need to be careful that you're not being taken advantage of in any given situation. It could be thought manipulation. It could be, you know, somebody possibly, identity theft comes to mind, and I don't know why. So maybe with these finances, maybe with this that you're coming through, maybe you're putting on a lot of online applications. Be careful. Make sure you're on safe sites coming into the present, because this is, to me, a card of somebody taking something that's not theirs. It is your thoughts. It is, you know, it's a sword card, so it's your thoughts, your actions, your, you know, your words, things like that. But I feel like it's, you know, it could be identity theft. Again, somebody taking something that's not theirs. So heads up coming into the present. Again, about online applications, making sure your sites are secure, making sure you don't trust blindly, making sure you don't, you know, give information out just to give it, or give information out to anybody that asks. You know, make sure they're legit, make sure you're on a safe site, make sure, you know, cross your T's and dot your I's, and just be careful. Watch your back. Watch your back, and watch your cyber attacks. Watch things like that, because that Seven of Swords, I just don't like that energy. All right, so we're coming into the present, or the future from the present, for the month of June. That's way too many cards. Beautiful, beautiful. We have growth. We have fertility. You have the Empress. Beautiful. Very much nurturing. Very much, you know, again, you have growth, you have fertility. If you know, there's a possibility of pregnancy, if, you know, if you want to be pregnant, that's a possibility. If not, you need to be careful, again. But, you know, she is all about nurturing and growth and softness. You know, she's an Empress, so she does have authority, but it's not wielded in a way that is it's not wielded in a way that's threatening. Right? She's very nurturing, very motherly, you know. It could be a mother figure, honestly. If that resonates with some of you, it could be a mother figure. Taurus and Libra. So it could possibly be you showing up too for your own reading, because the card does signify Taurus. And if it's not a person, and if it's aspect of you, it could just be telling you to be a little more gentle with yourself, be a little more mothering to yourself, be a little more nurturing to yourself. You know, maybe we need to know that others, you know, we can't count on others. We have to take care of ourselves. It would be nice to be able to take care, you know, others have to, you know, go get a massage. Hey, Joe, go get a massage. You look stressed. You know, if that was true, here's the money. But, you know, we have to take care of ourselves. And honestly, the sooner we learn that in life, the better off we are. We don't need to wait on other people to take care of us, or that, you know, thinking that that's what they need to do. You know, you need to take care of me. Sorry about that. And yes, in a relationship, it's all well and good, because you want that that give and that take. Again, that balance. And you can take care of somebody that can take care of you, but not 100% of the time, right? So we have Judgment. This is your card. This is you, your energy. This is your energy. This is Judgment. This is standing up to the plate. This is answering the call you hear, right? You're given a second chance. You're given a chance to start over, in a sense. You're giving a chance to clear the, start with a clean page, a clean slate. It's also a card of accountability. So this tells me, again, as you move forward, make sure your debts are paid. Make sure if they're not paid that there's arrangements being made. Be held accountable for what your actions going into the future, because, you are an adult. You need to stand up and do what you need to do when it's expected of you, and not rely and not wait on other people. Judgment's a card of Scorpio. So that's who's a transformation card. So, you're ready to move forward. You're ready to own up to your own actions and be accountable for your actions. All right. And those around you, the energy around you, Taurus. Whoop, there we go. You have the Nine of Pentacles. So the energy around you is of great abundance. It's a card of, working hard and having fulfillment in what you do, and being able to look back. And that could be, too, where this reflect card comes in. Looking back and seeing from where you come, how far you've grown, where you've come from. And just to see, all the abundance, and not only financially, but other forms of abundance, your growth, your spirituality, your, it can be physical, but mental and spiritual too, your growth that you've done, and the hard work you've put in to get yourself here. So that's the energy around you. So you have that knowledge again. You are your own creator. You're making your own calls here, and you're going to see how that is paying off, and how you can move forward on this and have that great knowledge that you got there yourself, basically. I mean, we never get anywhere by ourselves, but you've put in the hard work. You've put in the work that it was needed in order to get you where you're going. Hopes and fears. We have the Wheel of Fortune, and it's in reverse. So the Wheel of Fortune is, I would take it as a fear card, because, Lady Luck's on her side, and your fear is that, what if? What if it comes crashing down? What if? What if everything, falls apart, and all this stress and worry? So you need to basically not go there. Thoughts become things, so we need to keep positive. And again, keep that balance, and know that look at how much you've grown. Look at how much, has blossomed and bloomed around you, and is blossoming and blooming around you. You have that Nine of Pentacles, Anytime you have that self-doubt or where you're you need self-assurance, or you need, where you're doubting yourself, you just need to stop and take a breath and go back and see how far you've come. How far you come, waiting for that message to come in, right? Waiting for that message to come in. And that could be too with this card. If this is taking longer than usual, contact whoever or whatever is needed to be, if you send them resumes, contact the place where you sent the resumes. If it's something you've set in motion, contact the powers that be, just to make sure that it's getting there, or the communication's there, right? Because with that Seven of Swords, there's some type of funny business going on, and you don't want it to mess with what you have going on in the future, your movement forward. So you just need, again, with the Wheel of Fortune, you just need to know that, again, it's cyclical. So even though it might be, or it might feel like a time where you're not moving forward, you are moving forward, because even on a downward on a wheel, it's gonna come back up. You know, it will come back up. It keeps turning. So sometimes when it's on a downward, it's time to again, to reflect and take stock and go, okay, now where are we going to go when we move forward? So that's kind of what I'm feeling with the Wheel of Fortune. It's not a bad card. It's just, I think your self-doubt and your, I can't think of the word I'm looking for. It's almost like a lack of inspiration. And then the final outcome card is the Seven of Pentacles, and it's in reverse. This is a card of, again, waiting. You're waiting. He looks disgusted, doesn't he? But this is in reverse. So this is telling me that your wait is over. The growth is coming. Things that you've planted are coming into fruition. Your plans are moving forward. You're getting out of that stagnant energy. Again, appreciating where you've come from. It's going to help propel that forward. All that reflect, you know, it's going to bring about that balance that you're looking for. And again, it's going to let you bloom and blossom. And with the Seven of Pentacles, it's, you know, this person planted all these and he's just disgusted because they're not growing as fast. You know, where's the fruit? Where's the flowers? They're there. It's growing. He just can't access it as quick as he wants to. And again, he, she, it's just not, it's not gender specific. It's just, he's in a picture. So, so that, it just tells me, again, it's in reverse. So your growth is there. Your growth is coming. You will get your fruit for all your labors is coming. And the wait, you won't have that long to wait, you know. Since this is a June reading, it should be by the end of June, everything should be back on the same page. You should be hearing back from whatever this is that you're waiting to hear from. So that's beautiful reading. You know, and it also talks about, you know, you've had the patience, you put in the patience. Now you're ready to reap your rewards, right? You're ready to get your rewards. You put your patience, you've put in the time. Now you're ready to reap the bounty. All right, we're going to pull one more card to wrap up this reading. And I will read from the book from it. And it's a good reading for us. You'll have to let me know how this resonates with you. I'd love to hear. Again, anything you need is in the description below. You can like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate it. There we go. Ha, stuck. Wow. Wow. If that doesn't go with this, right? It's a wheel. Beautiful. So for some reason, Spirit knows you need to hear from the book. Evidently, I didn't explain things enough for them. So they want you to hear from the book. This says, in the merry-go-round of life, the moments that seem never-ending are preparing my soul for its greatness. That's what I said, where you need to take that time. Take that time back, you know, take a breather and go from there. Stuck in an endless array of negative emotions, a cycle of problems that may or may not be of your own making can all quickly stop your journey forward dead in its tracks. Round and round it goes, where it stops nobody knows. An old nursery rhyme sung on many playgrounds. This is a perfect analogy of how your feelings and thoughts are sometimes experienced. Before you realize it, you are adding your own energies of thinking and feeling into this mix of a whirling dizziness of all the while trying to stop the cycle. The more you worry, the more it seems that the answers will never be found, and the farther you find yourself on the edge where the force of the spin is the strongest. Again, you know, with whatever you're waiting for here, you need to take, again, with that time out, take that time out, you know, take your mind off of it. Take your mind off of the worry. Do something. Plant a garden. You know, do something that's going to take your mind off of the waiting. Others may make suggestions telling you that just suck it up, that you are just too sensitive and you need a thicker skin. Still, the merry-go-round of never-ending dark feelings continue as you realize that no one seems to truly understand. You have tried to be stronger, you've tried to make choices for yourself, but the pathway to stillness evades you. As an empath, due to your sensitivities of all the energetic experiences of life, you must remember the stillness resides in the center. It is true the center spins faster, but when you can find that center, the forces of the outer edge have less effect on your system. As a child, when you tried to hold on to the edge of the merry-go-round, you experienced much delight as you were thrown off. Giggling, you would find the courage once again to grab hold and hang on with all your might. It is as if the childlike innocence within had no worry or concern. As an adult, it is obvious that the responsibilities of life and all the energies involved quickly make innocence disappear. Deep inside, your spirit craves a new knowing of what you have lost in this grown-up world. In the center, it can be found. Do this for the moments of feeling stuck. Become the best you can. Find a space free from the intrusions of the outside world, a playground of your own making. Dig deep within the core of your inner being, feel the power of the spin, and let its light throw off all the heavy intrusions of the world outside. And when the answer presents itself, jump off the merry-go-round and begin to play again. So some questions, if you're into journaling, they're really good for journal prompts. Have I lost my ability to play? Are the moments of my life spinning out of control? Am I too caught up in the shoulds of the situation? Beautiful. So there you go. That was super long. If you would see the book, most of these are not long at all. This one was long. It was that page and those 2 pages. So there's a reason Spirit had me read, and there's a reason that card showed up, because again, most of them aren't long at all, but I went ahead and read all of it because somebody needed to hear it. So again, you know, when you feel caught up, when you feel overwhelmed, you know, take a breath and know that you're in control. You're in control of the situation, and you've got everything under control. You know, that Empress energy is there. Remember from whence you came. Remember, reflect on how far you've come. Right? How far have you come, Taurus? Really sit down and think about it. Wow. I would love to hear how this resonates with you. Thank you for watching. Have a beautiful, wonderful month. And good luck to you. Good luck on your creation. Good luck on your growth. Good luck on your well-roundedness, on becoming you, on your authenticity, embracing it. All right? Thanks for watching. Bye for now.